Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over the Dotloop basics for you. So the very first thing I'm going to get into is your account settings and preferences. So go ahead and click on your little icon in the right hand corner here and click my account. If you're dual agent, so if you have Washington and Oregon license, you'll probably see two different profiles here. So you may want to change your account settings for both. But I'm gonna go ahead and click on my account. And then the first thing it's gonna pop into is account settings. So feel free to input any information here that you would like to. And right here, so this is kind of a newer thing, I believe, which is integrating your Zillow Premier Agent app within Dotloop. So if you want to see a separate video on why you might want to integrate your Zillow Premier Agent app within Dotloop and how to do so, let me know, and maybe I can use one of your guys' accounts to do so I can show everyone. And then just put your address down here, and then make sure to click save. You may want to input your address and fax number and all of this type of stuff, just in case you need to autofill any of that information within documents in Dotloop. But I don't really see it happening too often where you need to put your personal address in there. And then now I'm going to go ahead and toggle to profiles. And then this is where you would see if you're dual agent your other profile that you're not currently in. So you can edit both of those, but you can change your background color, your profile photo, phone number, fax number. You can input your license number in here, your associations, and so on. And then down here is where you're going to see your notification and email settings. So feel free to edit those however you like. And then go ahead and click save when you're done. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on document preferences. So this is kind of fun. You can change the font that you prefer, the font style, color, font size when you are filling in your documents. And then here are just messenger notifications, so you can choose whether or not to get notifications within your app, your Dotloop app, or just the desktop version. Or you can, opt out of getting email notifications or text message notifications. So there's that. I'm not going to go into these two today, but I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home screen here. So if it's your first time in Dotloop, you're probably not going to see any loops here, but I'm going to show you how to create a loop. But first I'm going to go ahead and kind of just go over the home screen here. So here you can filter your loops here. There's a bunch of different filtering types, so feel free to do that. And yeah, and then you can go ahead and sort your loops however you want to see them. So the last updated, listing date, all that type of stuff. And here you can change how you like to see your loops. So I personally like it grid view, but a lot of people like it in the list view. So I'm going to show you that. And then some people like it in the compact view as well. So that really compacts all of your loops there. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my grid view. And then now we'll go ahead and show you how to add a loop. And then, you'll also see any notifications or activity within your loops there as well. So you're going to click on Add Loop, and then you are probably going to name your loop the property address. I'm just going to go ahead and title it 123 test loop for the sake of this video. And then I'm going to click continue. And then here you're going to select your loop template. If you're only an Oregon licensed agent, you'll probably only see the Oregon templates, and then vice versa with the Washington templates. If you're both, you will probably see both. So for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and click Oregon Residential Purchase. And then here you can upload a photo of the property if you'd like to do so. Totally not required though. And then it's going to finish your loop for you. So you can change the status. So if you're in pre-offer, if it was sold, you can do that. You can enter the sales price of the property and the estimated closing date, or the closing date if you already know that. And then I'm going to click View. And then I'm quickly going to go over the stuff within the loop, just the basics here. So if you click on the name of your loop or view details, it will take you to this page. If you need to change the name of your loop, you can do so here. You can change the transaction type. So if you messed up and chose purchase, but it was actually a listing, you can go ahead and do that. And then you can add people here as well. I'm going to show you another way to add people to your loop, but you can also do it here. You can go ahead and input the property information, finance information, contract information, and so on. This would be good to input here just in case you need to autofill any of this information within your documents, especially like the property address. I'm sure you're going to be inputting that a lot, so might as well autofill it instead of typing it in 100 times. And then you're going to go ahead and click Save. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the loop here. At the top here, you're going to see this little flag for your notifications. So anything going on in your loop, you'll see here. If anyone signed anything or anything like that. Here you'll see notes. Most of the time you're probably going to get notes from your PBs. So if you submitted, documents for review and maybe you missed a signature on a specific line, your PB will probably leave a comment for you saying that line 44 or whatever it is needs to have a signature on it. And then you can also add notes here as well. So if you need to leave a note for an admin that you may have or anything like that, you can totally do that. And here, just depending on the loop template you choose, it's going to show you what documents you need to put in here. And it has a few documents already uploaded in here, and then you'll see the different folders as well. So this is like the residential purchase docs folder, and then the accounting forms folder. You're always going to see this one in here no matter what, but this folder is going to be different depending on what template you use. Let's say that maybe you needed to add a receipt from the transaction or something like that, or any other document that's not already in here. Go ahead and click Add Document, and then you can choose from the templates, or if you have the document already on your computer, you can go ahead and do that as well. And then you can attach files from an email too. So if you need to do that, I'm going to go ahead and click on templates here, just quickly overview. You can templates from any of these, or you can documents from any of these templates. So you'll see, like, let's say I needed, care specific forms. Let's say I needed a relocation ICD. I can go ahead and pull that from here and click copy. And then that will go ahead and be added to the loop. And then you'll see that here. I'd probably actually put that in the accounting forms, but just for the sole purpose of showing, I thought I'd show you that. If you need to archive, so basically get rid of a document or a folder, you can do that by clicking on the three dots here and click Archive. Or if you need the specific document, you can click Archive. You can also download all of the documents, make a copy of them. You can open them all at the same time. You can fax them, share them all at the same time. And then here, you'll see if it's shared or not, and then you can also click Share here. And then you'll see the number of people in the loop, not like in the loop at the same time, but just whoever needs to be signing it and stuff like that. And then you'll see notes here as well. if someone left you a note within a specific document. And then here is where you would add people if you didn't want to do it in the other spot that I just showed you. So I'm going to click add person. For this one, I'm just going to go ahead and add Jordan to the loop. And then she's already in my contacts. So you'll see if somebody's already in your contacts, it's going to auto-populate their information. So I'm going to go ahead and click a role here. So I'm just going to say that let's see, what do I want Jordan to be? Let's just say she was the transaction coordinator. How fitting. I'm going to go ahead and probably put in all this information here because that means it's probably going to be auto-filled in at least one of the documents that you're filling out. And then if you have already done this for another loop, like if she's already been in another loop and you've filled in all this information already, it's going to auto-populate as well when it auto-populates like her email address like it just showed. You can also add specific people to your team. And basically this gives them like full access to your loop. So I'd be really careful about who you give that to or who you invite to your team. I probably only do it like, let's say if you had your own transaction coordinator, that wasn't Jordan because she can access your loops because she has admin access anyways. But let's say you had an admin or something like that, you would probably add them to your team so they can, do the things that they do to your loop. But otherwise, like if it's just like another agent or if it's like the seller or something, I definitely probably wouldn't add them to my team because they don't need to see everything. And then you can go ahead and click add person and decide if you want to send an intro email. So there's that. You can also add tasks here as well. You can also create your own templates as well. So feel free to do that, but you can add tasks. So if you're forgetful and you need reminders on things, you can definitely add some tasks here for you to do, like, oh, sign this document on this day or send this document out to the seller on this day or whatever it is. And you can also hide tasks from team members. So if it's really only for you, I'd probably just hide the tasks. And then you can also create your own templates, share the tasks, rename them. You can lock the task list so it doesn't get messed with. I'm just going to go ahead and click delete. But yeah, that's just kind of the basic overview of Dotloop. Barb is actually going to be creating another broker tip video regarding Dotloop just more in depth next week. So be on the lookout for that. And then like I had mentioned before, if you guys want a video regarding integrating your Zillow Premier Agent app into Dotloop and why you maybe want to do that, let me know and I'd be more than happy to make another video for you guys. Alrighty, well, have a good day, everyone. Thank you.